What's up, Gal Tribe? I am back with yet another video. I am so excited because today we are going to talk about how you must value yourself even when other people don't value you. Okay? Now, let's talk about what value even means anyway. So when I looked up the definition of value, it means that, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something, right? So when you value yourself, you might say, well, how do I value myself? You have to recognize that you are the prize, okay? So that means that you have to think that you are somebody and you are worth something. You have to realize that you were created for a reason. So that means that you're not just here, to exist or waste time, but while you are here on earth and you have breath in your body, you have to recognize that, God put me here for a reason. And it's okay if you don't quite know your purpose or, you're still trying to figure it out. It's all right, because in due time, that's going to be revealed to you. But yeah, so just know that you are, here for a reason. So you just have to tap into why you're here. A part of valuing yourself is you want to protect your peace at any cost. And so what I mean by that is, peace is something that's priceless. If you are a person that you don't stir up drama, you don't start chaos and all of this other foolish stuff, you are worthy of peace. And so you have to protect that at all costs. And so sometimes, because let's be real, sometimes people can have negative energy. So if that means that you have to distance yourself, from people that don't contribute to your peace, you have to make some adjustments. You never want to let somebody question your worth. Okay, now I can probably speak on this for hours. And that's because this is something that I had to actually live through. I had to actually live through somebody questioning, my value. Now, I might have to take my glasses off for this. I don't know. But you should never, ever let somebody question your value, especially if you're a person that you don't give off bad vibes. You're always trying to be a help to somebody. You do anything that you can, to be supportive. So if you have somebody that you pour into, encourage, whatever, and they have the nerve to question your value. So you might be like, well, how do they question your value? Well, my value was questioned because I had made a statement to somebody, and it was something along the lines of, I am a high value woman, or I have standards, something like that. And the person questioned me like, oh, you a high value woman, you have standards. And so I was like, oh, wait a minute, stop the bus. You doggone Skippy, I have values and I have standards. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am. So why should I have to, be with somebody that don't reciprocate what I give to them, right? That's just, how I see things. What I learned too is that when somebody question your value, that's because they don't recognize their value, and it's sad because, like I said, we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose. And so, and even if as you're watching this video and you say, well, I haven't quite gotten there yet, I don't quite see my value, or I don't understand why I'm here, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up, because life is it's a lifelong learning journey. We are all here. We're learning every day, we're growing. And so that's fine if you're not quite there, okay? You still got time. A part of valuing yourself is not giving your body to everybody that come your way. Now, if I stepped on some toes, I apologize in advance, but I have to give y'all the truth, because a part of this, words of encouragement or motivational speaking, is that I have to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? If I come on here sugarcoating stuff, I'm not doing y'all a service. I'm not doing myself a service. So I have to be transparent. But like I was saying, you can't give your body to everybody that comes your way. Because what is that saying when you giving yourself to everybody that come your way? It means that you do not respect yourself. So a part of valuing yourself is respecting your body. Your body is God's temple. You have to take care of it. When you in the bed with somebody or different people, you know what I'm saying, you are developing soul ties. So it's not just, y'all having a good time, but you are transferring spirits. You don't know who they, was in bed with. They don't know who all you was in bed with. And now you have different spirits going inside you and different spirits going inside them. That's how soul ties develop. Now that can be very detrimental. That can be very detrimental to your spiritual self. Because again, you are coming into contacts, with unknown spirits. You got to think about that. A lot of times, that's when STDs come up, because again, you don't know how many bodies that person had, and so y'all doing the do, but you don't know the history, their history. A part of valuing yourself is, again, respecting yourself. So that means that you will not tolerate toxic relationships. Now, this doesn't necessarily it's not restricted to boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. This can also apply to friendships, business partners, anybody that you're connected to and have some type of interaction or relationship with. You're not deserving of toxic relationships. When you value yourself, you are not going to engage, with people who always speaking negative. They never want to accept your ideas. They never value what you have to say. When you experience that in your daily interactions with people, and you notice like, dang, every time I have a suggestion, he's never open to it. So if you see that this is a pattern, hello, this is your wake-up call that person 9 times out of 10, they're not valuing you. If you are at a job and your employer is not valuing you, you could be a good worker. You're always prompt to work. You have good, strong working ethics. You're reliable. You have good ideas that you bring to the table, to your team. But yet, nobody ever acknowledged you or what you did or, show their appreciation. I think that might be a good time to evaluate, like, do I have another opportunity? Could I possibly take my skills, to a different job setting? I'm just saying, I think that's very important that wherever you are employed at, that you're also valued. Because when your employer value you and what you have to bring to the table, they're going to treat you good, and you're likely going to stay there and help bring that organization to another level. Y'all will thank me later. Now, let's say if you are in a intimate relationship and you notice that your significant other is always in somebody DMs. You have caught, your significant other sending inappropriate messages to other people, and then other people sending inappropriate messages to your significant other, and you have addressed this multiple times, or your significant other is not being consistent with their actions. They're not trying to make changes, even though you've asked them time and time again, but they just disregard what you're saying. 9 times out of 10, they're not valuing you. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to end a relationship. All I'm saying is that you want to evaluate, if that person really, really value you and y'all's relationship. You must value yourself as queens and kings, because you are deserving of the best. So that means that when I say the best, that could be you are deserving of the best job, you deserving of a new house, just the best version of yourself. You have to get that in your mind, that I am, worthy. I am valuable. I respect myself. I love myself. And I'm not going to settle. In life, you're going to have different opportunities. And if it's something that is not quite what you want, whether that be a job, a certain location to live, relationship, whatever it is, a car, don't settle. Don't settle, because you deserve the best. You deserve the best, and don't you ever forget that. But yes, valuing yourself is really, really extremely important. I just want to encourage y'all today that if you haven't quite got to that point where you recognize, your value, it's all right. Don't beat yourself up. This thing is a process. We're not perfect. And it takes time, to really get to understand, how you have purpose, and how you are deserving of the best. So just never forget that you always deserve the best. But in order to receive the best, you just have to be in the right mindset to say, you know what, I value myself and I am worth it. Sometimes I've heard people say that somebody told them, oh, you ain't gonna do this, and you don't deserve this, and all that negativity. But don't accept that. Don't settle for that. Don't believe that, because that can keep you in a mindset that you're not deserving. But you have to disregard what they're saying and just continue to push through and encourage yourself and tell yourself that you are valuable. That is all I have for today. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope you got something out of it. Just know that I am raw and transparent. That's just who I am. And I just want to say thank y'all for the subscribers that I have so far. I promise to keep content coming. I won't let y'all down. Until next time, peace.